Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is video 2 of 3 in our series from Dan Larsson, a sound designer with Loopmasters, on producing house music in Ableton Live. In case you guys missed it, video 1 was on building drums using FM synthesis. You can check it out right here. Don't forget to click the link, come back to Warp Academy, and grab the free project file so you guys can follow along with the tutorials and also boost up your library with the free synth presets and effects patches. Here's Dan with the video.
Hey, Dan Larsson here, welcome back to the second part of this Housey Groovy tutorial series, and in this video I would like to show you how I made this percussion-like synth tab. So it's a nice little sound, because it gives some really cool groove to the full mix. So as you can hear, it really needs this groove, this percussion-like synth step groove. Without it, it's just, well, for me it doesn't groove enough. It gives some really nice rhythm to it. So I use the operator for it, like always. I really prefer using operator because it's so easy to use. The routing here is this one, where we have two oscillators going at A and B, and A and B are modulated by C at the same time. So this is what we have here. I didn't use D. It is very simple. The setting is very simple because I only use sine waves. On A, I have simple sine wave in course 1. On B, I still have sine, but I added one more harmonic bin, still on course 1, and I modulated all these with another sine wave, still on course 1, and I didn't touch the harmonic bins. I didn't use any filtering here, but I tweaked the pitch envelope knob here to make the sound more color and some movement when it goes to this part of the sound. Let me show you. Because without it, so my goal was, like, basically always to, I don't know, create more organic sounds than metallic and those sounds what you can, you know, I don't know how to express what you could expect from a synthesizer. So using an automation on this pitch envelope knob, I think makes a really great job. To form the sound in some more organic way and lose all those metallic informations. So without first, before we go further, let me unclick the other effects and show you the pure information, the pure synthesizer sound. So this is the pure preset. I think it sounds really funny and unusable, because let me show you in the mix. It's just not good. So we definitely turn and tweak the sound further to make it more organic, to fit it more into the mix. So we have this Corpus plugin, which is very, very handy. I think Vespers covered it fully in a video tutorial about, well, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago. I don't remember well, but if you are more into Corpus, just go and search out for that. I think it's a really cool video. But now I just tell you how I use this membrane here, which is, well, it tries to replicate the behavior of a skin when you hit a drum or a percussion instrument, or a membrane, basically. So when you hit it, it tries to, you know, it starts waving and tries resonating. Just search out on YouTube when they slow motion recorded hit bass drum or hit even a cymbal or something. You will clearly see how it really resonates and how it waves and wobbles. So this is what Corpus tries to emulate here, and I like this XY controller because you can easily set these two settings. So the decay time is basically some kind of delay on the sound, what you can set on the x-axis. And the material setting on the y-axis. And basically this is all we need now. We don't need too much here. I only set the drive at to 71%. So you can hear how different the sound is now. So Corpus is a really nice plugin to use. Try to experiment with it. I also cut out the low end, and we have some annoying information at around 370 Hz. I also cut it out. So I use some saturated to make it more into the face, and till this point the sound is still very metallic instead of organic. So I use some erosion and added some noise to the sound to make it and get rid all these metallic informations and add some more organic tones to the sound. Erosion is still a very cool plugin. Let me show you in the mix again. How cool is it? Okay, so the bass. When I made the bass, I wanted to achieve, well, again, a kind of analog sound. And in this setting, I use this routing for the bass, which means that we have A, B, and C going out from operator, which can be modulated by D, but I didn't modulate it now. I unclicked operator D this time. And again, the settings are very easy now. On oscillator A, we have a simple saw wave. On oscillator B, we have, well, kind of filtered saw wave, because it, as you can see, it doesn't have all the harmonic informations what regular saw wave has. So I use saw wave 32, kind of filtered stuff. And on oscillator C, I use a square wave, so it is square 6, and it is again kind of filtered square wave. So let me show you the difference. It is on full harmonics, but square 6 is on just a part of it. But for us now, it makes the job. I also filtered it using some kind of plugged settings on the envelope, and the envelope amount is set to 53%. So this is the unfiltered version. It's not really good here, but the trick here is this phasing information here. On the main oscillator, which is oscillator A, I didn't touch it, but on oscillator B, I pushed it away to 41%, and on C to 42%. I think it was 44 before, but I just tweaked it now, which gives the sound a more analog synthesizer feeling. Because if you ever use for example a Moog oscillator, a Moog synthesizer, you can definitely hear that uneven sound when an analog fully analog instrument gives some more chaos to the sound. And this is cool because we can set the setting of this phase distortion basically to the oscillators in operator. So this is the goal of it, to make the sound a more analog kind of feeling. Because when I go back and set everything to 0, all the phases to 0, you can hear how different the sound is. I don't know, for me it is too digital. It's too, I don't know, not organic or not analog. You can clearly hear how it is synthesized. But if you tweak the phases, I think it was 41 before, and C was 44. For me it is a lot better. So this is what I use here. And another trick, I pushed up the spread knob here to 100%. And you may think right now that, hey, stop, this is not good, because as I said before, spread is a two voices unison, and unison always pushes, you know, it adds some stereo information to the sound. And as we are talking about the bass sound, well, we don't need stereo information on a bass sound. We don't want that to make stereo. We have some beautiful subs there. What do we do now? What are we doing? So yes, you are really right. Let me show you what I did here on EQ8. I set it to mid-side. So right now I am not tweaking the whole sound. I can only set to tweak either the mono informations or either only the stereo informations. And I set it to side, so I'm tweaking only the stereo informations. I'm not touching, I'm not tweaking the mono informations, only the stereo, which is really nice. Let me show you, we have this signal analyzer plugin here, so you can clearly see the waveform, and you can see that we have a green and a blue line, which represents the left and the right side of the speakers, basically. And yes, you are right, you can see that we have some stereo informations and we have some phase difference between the left and the right side, which is not good at all if you want to make tight mixes. You want to get rid of every stereo informations below, I don't know, like 150 Hz or even 200 Hz. So this is what we can do on EQ8. So get rid of every stereo informations below 200 Hz. This is why I used a high pass 4x filter type here, and I set it to 200 Hz. And now let's see the difference. All the stereo information is gone from at around 200 Hz. But we still have some stereo informations above them, which is nice because you know, why not make a filtered bass sound stereo? Why not? For me it sounds a lot better than just a mono sound. So how cool is that? We have some stereo bass sound and we don't have any conflict under 200 Hz, so we don't have conflict in the basses and you know, the very low end. So this is a cool trick and a cool idea to make your basses stereo, basically, and get rid of all the problems below 200 Hz. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and see you in the next video where we cover this synth tab, and I will give you some mixing mastering tips. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.